Salam alaikum, hi, hey, hello, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all doing just great. I am Saudi Sweetheart, and you might not recognize me because I'm talking in English. So I promise you all that when I get 10k subscribers, I'm gonna make my first video in English, and here it is. Albeit it's a bit late, but I mean late is better than never, right? Yeah. So thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. Goodness gracious, like, oh my god, like, yeah, thank you. And we're almost to 11,000 subscribers, and it's like, oh god. Okay, thank you all. Thank you, alhamdulillah. Shukran. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a few books from Paris in summer because I was there over the holidays the past 2 weeks. So the first few books up until here, I think, yeah, up until here, are from Paris, and the rest are from London. And the last 6 books, it's a surprise for y'all. So first of all, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, how the video is going. First of all, you're gonna notice a trend throughout the haul because I opted for more classics in this trip because I really want to get into classics. So yeah, good luck to me. And then the second thing is I'm gonna say where I got each one from, like the place, and the price in euros or pounds, depending on where I got it from. But I will put prices in Saudi riyals down in the subtitles if you're all wondering. Don't worry, I got your backs, honey. Last thing, follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Like, why not? My account is Saudi Sweetheart and all of them. So Saudi Sweetheart, Snap code is gonna be right over there. And if you want to tell me anything, just message me, email me, whatever. You know, open arms, babe. And yeah, so we're just gonna get started. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the first 2 books actually, because they're kind of related. So the first 2 books are the same. So the first 2 books are the same. They're both The Little Prince, the French classic for children. So the reason why I got 2 versions of the same book is because my friend and I have this tradition where whenever we travel, we get the other a gift. And seeing that she likes paperbacks, I got her like a paperback instead of a hardcover because I love hardcovers. She doesn't really like them as much. About this like pilot who crashes in the Sahara Desert, and then he meets a stranger, a little prince, who arrives from somewhere out, like not from Earth, from another planet. And it's like a pretty, oh my god, it's like a really nice book because it makes fun of grown-ups, but it's in a comical way where you're like, you know, he's so right, but what can we do? So yeah, it's an amazing book. So I got this for 14 euros, 14.90, and this was for like around 10 euros. So I'm currently reading this, The Little Prince. I'm still in page 23, chapter 8, and this was from W.H. Smith in Paris, the one next to the Eiffel Tower, like somewhere within that area. And then I got from that same place, Traitor to the Throne. And the reason why I got it is because I've got Rebel of the Sands, and I got it from Jarir, and I think Hessa, not Hessa Reads, the other one, I recommended this. I'm not sure if I think she only like gushed over the cover, not really recommended it. I'm not really quite sure, I forgot, but yeah. So the reason why I didn't start reading it, even though I had it for like 6 months or something, is because it is a series, and I didn't know that except after I got it, which is like, oh, why? So now that I know that, I stopped, like, when I knew that, I didn't read it, because I really want to get the second part, and the second part just like went out a few months ago. And the third part is going out sometime during March 2018. So hopefully by the time I get into reading this series, the last one would be out, the third one. So yeah, fingers crossed. So I got this for 11.40 euros, and I got this from Jarir, if you don't know, for like 50 riyals. So then I got this amazing book. So a story behind this book. The thing is, when I was in Paris, I was on Tumblr, and then I stumbled upon this post where this girl was asking this other girl, how do you learn French? And I want some like materials to learn French. So the girl recommended to her this book. She was like, you know, the natives use it, like the French actually use it. I'm pretty excited for this. It's to learn French, but it's all French, like there's no English, so it's kind of hard. So I got it from W.H. Smith for 12.99 euros. Moving on, I got this book thinking that it's like French idioms, and then they turn it into English and they explain it, but actually it's just the opposite. It's English idioms explained in French. So yeah, there's no point of getting this book, but I still got it. So hopefully when I get like a really advanced French, and then I just use it to review or like something like that. Yeah, whatever. So I got it for 3 euros, pretty cheap, kind of. Yeah. Goodness gracious, it's hot. Oh, wow. So that's everything I got from Paris. I only stayed there for like 5 days, and then these babies, I've got them over 7 days. So we're gonna start off with the first book in here, which is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. Oh my god. So I read this book, and goodness gracious, what a journey. It is like an amazing book with quite eccentric characters. Eccentric, a new vocab for this video. If you want me to have like a new vocab every video, then just tell me down below. Yeah, guys. This world, this futuristic world where firemen, their job is, instead of to put out fire, is to burn books. Okay, I don't want to burn it for y'all, so I don't want to like ruin the book, so that's all I'm gonna say. And the author himself, his writing style is like, oh my god, it's like really hard. Like, it's okay, this is for advanced readers, kind of. I mean, the writing might be simple, like the vocab, the diction he uses might be simple, but his usage of them is not, and his writing style is a bit confusing. So anyway, so this is an amazing book that was for like $8.99 from Waterstones. So then I got this not so exciting book for y'all, but it's pretty exciting for me. So it's this book called Complete Poetry, Oscar Wilde. So it's this book where all of Oscar Wilde's poems are in there. So I'm not sure you know why I like Oscar Wilde or why I'm in love with him. Basically, I'm not gonna tell you why. I said once in Snapchat, and if you know, just comment down below. If you don't, guess down below. And I'm gonna reply saying, well, you gotta write, sis, to the right one who gets it right. So yeah. So then the book that I got is called The Man Who Was Thirsty by G.K. Chesterton. So yeah. So this book, the reason why I got this book is because I have this like paper. It's basically reading challenge paper. I'm gonna put it like here, where it's basically a list of all books that you should read in 2017. It's like a challenge. Like it has all kind of challenges, like a challenge, read a book with a red spine, like stuff like that. So one of the challenges were like to read a book with a name of a month or a day in the title. So that's why I got this book. But actually, once I knew what it's about, I'm pretty excited to read it. I think I'm gonna read it next. So this guy called Gabriel is recruited by the government in an anti-anarchist group, and then at a party he meets this poet who's an anarchist, and they have a debate about the meaning of poetry. It sounds so poetic and so like out of this world. Can't wait for this. Okay, moving on to the next book. Oh, did I tell you the price? So this was for like £5.99 too. It was from Waterstones too. And the next book, this book is called E.E. Cummings' Selected Poems. Basically, E.E. Cummings is a poet who neglects, literally, he defays all grammatical rules when it comes to punctuation. So all punctuation rules, he's defaying them, hun. So quite the rebel. So it was for like, it was for £10 because this is American, and the author actually himself, the poet himself, is American. So there's only like the price in dollars, which is $16.95, but they actually sold it for like £10. So from Waterstones too. And that concludes everything that I got from Waterstones. Now, so the next book is a book that I'm pretty excited for, and it's called What They Don't Teach You at Harvard Business School. Pretty cool, if you ask me. So it's by Mark H. Muckermack. So I got this from St. Pancras International Station. So we were on our way from like London to Paris through the train because we wanted to try the train. So this is for like £10, and basically it's about the things that they don't teach you at business school, at Harvard Business School. The thing is about business, you don't learn by going to school, you learn by experience. So, and books they're the closest thing you get to experience when you can't get any experience. So yeah, I have some high expectations of it, even though I didn't read anything about it. I just picked it up because I like the title. Okay, so then the next book I got, is The Hunger Games. It's pretty like known. I don't think I have to say anything about it. So I got it for $1.95, guys, can you believe it? Because I got it from this used store where they sell used stuff for charity. But the reason I got it is because I have the actual series, but I don't have the first book, I'm really sure. But one of my nannies, she took this book, she borrowed it to read it, and then she had to go back home, like fly back home. But she didn't finish reading it, so I was like, you know what, keep it. you know, for you. And then she was like, okay, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, so the next book I'm so excited for. You don't even, oh my god, guys, this is the reason why I got into classics. I didn't get into class, but this is the reason why I wanted to get classics. Yeah, so all thanks to the infamous Oscar Wilde. I'm just kidding, he's like really famous for good things. Yeah, what? So this book is about this guy called Dorian Gray who's ethereally beautiful, tragically mystifying. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. So this painter like asks to paint a portrait of him, and then he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So while the painter's painting this portrait of Oscar Wilde, while the artist is painting the portrait of Oscar Wilde, what Oscar Wilde thinks of, like, oh god, what if the portrait he's painting ages and I don't, and somehow that comes true. But the thing is, it ages, but not like ages, it's like shows his true soul while he remains youthful and beautiful. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the most important part. That's what the whole story is about, so I don't want to ruin it for y'all, but it's an amazing book. So I got it hardcover, babe, for 15 euros. So then the next book I got is from the same bookstore, Hatchback, whatever, I don't know what, from the same library. So it's called 1984 by George Orwell. My dad remembers reading it in his teenage years, I think. It's about like this guy who works for the government. Basically, he works in the record department, and basically what he does is rewrite history. Now, so and then he keeps his diary, and this book is somehow about his diary. I don't know, but it's a political book. So it was for how much? It was for $12.99. Yahoo! And then the next 6 books, which I'm pretty excited for, are all by Jane Austen. The reason why I'm excited about these books, I got them from Port Bay Road Market, which is an amazing road market. The thing about these books is, look, oh my god, they're used. First of all, you know my love for used things. It's creepy. So basically it's from, well, it's not here, so wait a second. Wait, let me look for the stamp. So this is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. Let's look if it's here. Yes, Pride and Prejudice says, bought at Jane Austen's house. Basically, Jane Austen owned these books. She touched these books. It used to be hers. Yes, girl, yes. So all these books are used, and then this guy here, Mr. and Mrs. J. Gilbert, I think, bought these. So the guy got them for his wife for Christmas 1995. This book, okay? And then this book, he got it, he intended it for Christmas 1996, but because they had I think they got tickets to see the play at Malvern Theatre. So he gave it to her so she can read it before they go and see the play. This Malvern, I don't know how to say it. His handwriting's pretty hard. Now I understand how people react when they read my handwriting. Yeah, sorry guys. So so it's about this girl who moves in with her wealthy aunt when she's 10 until she grows up, and it's like her journey there. So yeah, Pride and Prejudice, pretty self-explanatory. And then Sensibility, this was for Easter 1996. She wanted for like a time. So this was Easter 1996, this was Christmas 1995, this was supposed to be Christmas 1995, but he got it 1996, but he got it for her, he gave it to her in November 1996. Let's move on. Northanger Abbey, about this girl who's like always mad or something, I forgot. And then it was for, yeah, he gave it to her in Christmas 96. And then Preservation, pretty self-explanatory, pretty sure. Wow. And then the book that I'm reading is called Emma. Pretty self-explanatory. I told you about this book on Snapchat. So now it's time to conclude this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're wondering what this was, I burned myself. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for y'all to have to see it. If you want me to make more videos in English, write it down below, really. If the video quality and the lighting is better, it's because I've got new lights and a new microphone, like a new setup, so I hope you all like it. Tell me if you notice a difference, really, tell me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. If you want to tell me anything, just write it down below. You read any of the books, write it pretty down below. You want me to read any new book, write it down below. You want to read any of these books, right down below. Everything below. Forget to add me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Saturday Sweetheart, all of them. Yeah, so this is the time when I should say goodbye. But I don't want to say goodbye, but I have to. I'm really sorry, you guys. Goodbye. See you guys soon, inshallah. Bye.